Okay, so I'm here with Helena and Fulvio Bressan, who are making wines out of Friuli, the northeast of Italy. And I've had a chance to speak to you about your wines, and what really fascinates me is the history and this tradition of winemaking that has been a part of your family for, I understand, 8 generations?
Yeah, it's a generation, it's about 3 centuries, so it's a very long tradition. But the winery was always on a family level, so today the winery is family owned and mostly family operated. So it's Fulvio, me, and Fulvio's parents of 82 years old. And in some peak times we have two workers that we trust in them, so they help us. But it's mostly me, Fulvio. We go directly to the vineyards and we go to the wine cellar, and always made by family members.
This means that if you haven't the right culture, you cannot touch our wines or our wines. Nobody can touch.
So this tradition is something that you protect fiercely, and you are very passionate about maintaining.
Yeah.
Because for us, wine is a question of art and culture, so it's our tradition. In Italy and in Friuli, the wines are made since 2,000 years, so it's a long tradition. And we are specialized in indigenous and native grape varieties that was found in Friuli more than 1,000 years ago, because they was born in Friuli because they found the ideal climatic situation for to grow there. So we are not interested to produce Merlot, Cabernet, Chardonnay, because it is international varieties that you can find everywhere. But we would like to produce the wines that could speak about our land, about our microclimate, and about our traditions, very long traditions since 2,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Se vedi in
Fulvio,
tutte
you're talking about this tradition and this history. Is this something that you think modern winemakers in your region or in Italy are losing connection with the land and the history of the people that farmed the land generations previously?
The generation, my past generation, like my father and my grandfather, the secret of native variety is the respect for the wine, the respect for the soil, for the present, for a new generation, a clean land. This, for to produce native variety, you need clean land. And for this, I don't want to use pesticides. I never use pesticides, not use weed killer or other preserves or chemical additivation. For first thing in the vineyards, and after no pesticide, no chemical additivation in the wine. This is the secret for to produce serious wine. But it's a problem. Quality and quantity and respect is very difficult to stay all together. And for this, when you are a natural producer, you forget to produce millions of bottles. It's important. You haven't time to take care of all.
Yeah, so we have 20 hectares, but we produce from 0 to 30, 40,000 bottles per year. Zero, why? Because not every year the climatic conditions are perfect to produce great wines. So in that year we prefer do not harvest, because on each bottle it's written our name, and we want that people trust in our wines when they buy it, because they would pretend only highest quality, and we don't want to dilute them. So it's not very easy, because after you work all year round, because winemaking is not only harvesting, but it's a work all year round. It's very difficult to take the decision to do not harvest. But if you don't want to use chemicals, and it is a very rainy season, you have to make this decision if you want to speak about serious wines. In the other case, you speak about industries that make wine every year. All the wines are the same. If the year is good, hot, cold, the wines are always the same level. But it's impossible to make natural wines as well. So this is our philosophy.
And is this a philosophy that has been a part of your family's culture and heritage throughout the generations? And this is, or is this something that you have started to employ in the vineyard. Is this are you maintaining these traditions, or is this your own personal intent?
We maintain the tradition. In fact, my father is 80 years old and continue with obsession to control every day the vineyard, the vinery, every day. I think that produce wine, natural wine, is not a work, but it's a philosophy of life. Is different, and you never receive the money for the work that you made. You can be sure about this. Or you love this world, or it's better that you change world. This is the first thing.
So for you as producers of wine, it must be the satisfaction of producing something that has great history and tradition. That obviously must outweigh the financial rewards. Is that something that you believe in?
Yeah, we believe, but everybody have to live, so of course we have to sell our wines, but we believe that each wine have to have as a correct record between price and quality. So this is a good quality price ratio.
Now it's a problem in the world wine market. In many cases, the cost, the people not pay the wine but pay the marketing. And so I don't know if the people like drink marketing or like drink wine. It's a personal decision of every buyer that buy one bottle of wine. It's better that when a person drink, it's better in many cases that switch on the head and not only the information that arrives from the paper and the other. Because every person has a mouth, and this person must understand what the mouth says him. This is very important. But in 99 case, it's only publicity, publicity, publicity. Sorry, I don't sell publicity. I sell the tradition, I sell wine for the first thing. And to this, the wine, repeat you, I must give you a dream. If you don't present a dream, it's stupid that the person continue to drink Bressan wines.
We should make the travel in our land, drinking our wines.
So it's important for people to, in order to fully appreciate your wines, to understand where they come from and how they're made, and understand your story. Yes. In order to appreciate the wines.
Sure, absolutely. Every time that our customers that arrive from other continents, when they arrive in our estate, the first thing after some days, say me, all this land stay in the bottle. And make me a compliment because so Fulvio, you arrived to put in one bottle a traveling freedom. Okay? And I repeat always, it's not only. And a big part of the heart, of the soul, mine and of my wife, Elena, send that bottle. This is my God. And I have always, that I must say, every time I say one thing, God save the natural wine.
It's been a real pleasure to taste some of your wines over the last few days and hear your story. I think when you understand a story, you have a better appreciation of a wine, and as you say, when you understand where it comes from, you get an insight to to what goes in the bottle. We don't get a chance to hear these stories as often in Australia, so thank you for coming out to share your story with us and your wines. It's been a great pleasure and a privilege.
Michel, also what I want to say to thank you to Australian people for one big thing that has Australian people. It's open mind and the right to listen. In many parts of the world, the people have the hair, but not the right to listen. And the open mind of these people is for me the big thing that I find here. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.